G'day folks, welcome back to Dune Awakening. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we had our very first deeper look into the deep desert, and it was very exciting, alright. I was very happy to find bits and pieces that we need to progress with, well, various things really, but what was very evident was that we are still underprepared to fight a lot of the enemies out there, and although I can chip away at them, I feel like it is very, very time consuming to do that. So I'm going to see if we can focus a little bit of this episode trying to get ourselves closer to being able to build better equipment, but I am going to also focus on those Imperial testing stations, as I mentioned towards the previous episode. The first cab off the rank, though, is we do need to do a little bit more, let's say, building, or perhaps maybe just sort of moving certain things around this area to accommodate for better fabricators. So I'm going to start this episode by, I guess going into a little bit of building, but probably not too much of it. So, let's get stuck in. Righto, guys. So, a little bit of building there to start off with. Hopefully that didn't really take too long. But, yeah, I just really wanted to replay around with the configuration of a lot of these partitions. I think I've got the right balance. Perhaps maybe I've reduced the amount of space for myself in the production room as a result of using partitions, but we can always get rid of them a little bit later on. I am going to continue playing around with them, at least for now. The idea is this outer area, for receiving guests and, living in. You won't really be able to see a lot of the production, fabricators and all that sort of stuff in the back room. You might be able to sort of catch a glimpse of something. But yeah, the idea is everything's supposed to be hidden away. Now, the reason why I wanted to start with the building in this episode is because, well, if we're to progress to the Regis level weapons, then we're going to need to build ourselves an advanced, weapons fabricator, right? So I'm going to get rid of the old one here. And I'm also going to get rid of the old survival fabricator as well, because I should have enough to create both of those fabricators and start working on, getting ourselves closer to the Regis category. So let's just take a look here. We need 140 plastinium for the advanced weapons fabricator, and then there's this, the advanced survival fabricator, which also needs 140 plastinium. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that will be preventing us from making either of these two things, and it looks like we've got everything we need for both, so I may as well place these things down now. And when I was sort of checking this between episodes, I did feel like these fabricators are actually going to be needing a lot more space than their, regular counterparts. So that's why I essentially wanted to create myself a little bit of extra space so that, we can actually place a lot of these things down. Let me play around with the placement of this. I'm not entirely sure if this is the best spot for it. Maybe I can even move this over this side. Yeah, maybe that doesn't look too bad, although, yeah, from this angle, I guess you can't really see it, which is good. Right, and so maybe we could tuck away the garment fabricator in the corner, right here. So give us a little bit more space to work with out here. And I'm gonna get rid of the survival fabricator. Let me just make sure that I can actually get the advanced version. Yes, I definitely can. So yeah, let's get rid of it. And I do want to just make sure that we're getting rid of a few things here, because obviously our power would be greatly reduced if we don't get rid of stuff beforehand. So there's a risk of, things shutting down, obviously. Okay, sorry, a bit of a stutter there. I was wondering what was going on there. So there we go. Alright, so we've got both things, and the reason why I wanted to get these two things is, well, I mean, with the weapons, I suppose we do need to research stuff before we even get there. Huh. I'm just curious here, but it seems like we can't really build some of the other weapons. I wonder if we do need the old weapons fabricator as well as the advanced one to create everything. If that's the case, then yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, but let me, at the very least, do the research on the Regis split dart. And let's just see if that unlocks stuff for us. Yeah, okay. Definitely here, but we don't actually have access to the rest of the weapons. So I was not counting on that at all, actually. So I might need to rebuild our old fabricators in that case. Let me take a look at... Yeah, okay. Alright. So the old fabricators still have a bit of a function. Yeah, okay, right. Slightly more problematic in that case for us. I'll probably need to rebuild the old fabricators. But with the advanced survival fabricator though, this is the most important thing that I'm actually interested in, which is the miscellaneous schematics. And all of the things that I was sort of looking at before are actually available to make ourselves from the advanced fabricator. And, you know, we were sort of missing plasteel composite gun parts to try and make the Jabal Regis split dart. So we should really start making some of this, because I'm sure we're going to need quite a few of these composite gun parts, especially if we want to make a shotgun as well. So let's craft about 20. That'll use up some of our plasteel plates, which we have been starting to see or starting to get in the deep desert. Alright, there we go. And I think that's all that we're going to be doing here at the base for the time being. As I said, we are going to go to some testing stations. So let us get cracking with that. And so far as the other fabricators that I've now accidentally removed, I'm gonna rebuild those, but I don't need to do that like desperately, so I can always sort of come back to doing that a little bit later, and I could probably even do that between episodes, to be honest, so I'm not too fussed. So the testing station that I want to hit first would be this one here, because I do want to complete the Bene Gesserit Advanced Trainer quest. And yeah, I feel like that's probably going to be beneficial in the short term to try and give ourselves a bit of a boost, if you will, with you know, passive skills being unlocked. Hopefully that'll let us survive fighting some of those tougher enemies in the deep desert. Okay, we're getting very close. We are back in the Udum, and I do see some lights down there. I suspect that might be the entrance to the testing station. So let's quickly land, and I'll put away the Orni. Our Orni wings are looking really worse for wear here. I wonder if I should be just quickly repairing that right now. Bear with me, guys. Every now and then we do need to do just a little bit of this maintenance. But yeah, very, very soon I'm gonna need to find myself some new wings for this ornithopter. I did find one new wing, a Mark V one at that. So I'm keen on using that. But we might need to make our own Mark V wings if I don't end up finding any more.
Enemy sighted.
And for the longest time, I haven't really been picking up like gun parts and blade parts. But I think it's probably a good idea that we do that now, considering we're going to need to use some of those things. Oh, I've just realized that I don't have space for a lot of stuff, do I? I think this granite stone is probably weighing us down. Oh, I've got a lot of steel ingots as well. Yeah. I did not come very prepared for all of this, did I? Alright, tell you what, guys. I'm gonna go back, put stuff away, and then come back, and I'll meet you guys when we enter. Righto, where were we? Looking for something in this testing station. Kyne's book. Alright, do we have a waypoint for it? Yes, about 160 meters further down below. Don't actually have a lot of water, so I am going to be paying attention to any sources of water, really. So I don't know if it would be through here, but we'll try to look for the key. We'll try to do the entire testing station as well. Try to loot everything. Okay, it looks like just a whole bunch of masquerade here.
Coming for you. Here.
So I'm thinking with the tubing that we find from these guys, we should be able to make the advanced tubing, or high quality tubing, or whatever it's called. So we might even be able to get ourselves the better still suit, or the advanced, I think it's the Chome still suit, which I think might be, I don't know if it would be considered the best armor in the game, perhaps maybe the best craftable armor in the game. There might be other better types of armor that you can actually find from, you know, enemy schematics, basically, like unique schematics. I don't really know where to find them, but I assume they're out there somewhere. More locked doors. Alright, so... okay, booby traps everywhere. And this place is starting to feel a little bit like a maze. Oh, I see where we are. So, have we just gone full circle? I think we have. There it is. Yoink. Yeah, I was about to say, I haven't seen too many more hidden doors, but perhaps maybe I haven't exactly been looking for hidden doors as much as I should have. Okay. Not too much going on here. What is this? Miscellaneous contract item. I'm not gonna grab that because I keep grabbing, you know, mission-related items, which I have no idea how to turn in. And it is eating up various slots in our inventory, so I'm not too happy about having to carry all of that all the time. Okay, so with the key, we should now be able to find our way to this book. I am trying to look for more hidden entrances, if they even exist. Okay, it's not bringing me anywhere. Oh, this one's open though. And perhaps maybe another key available through here somewhere to try and open the other doors. We have here Mark III. I'll leave that alone. Got quite a bit of food actually, so I might use the prescience mode at some point in this testing station. Provided there are still plenty of enemies around. Full suspensor belt. Do we need another one? This one's pretty good, but I don't mind having a spare just in case. Do not see any keys around. Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. Loops back around. This one's new, right? What on earth is happening right here? I guess the Masquerades have always been kind of a creepy bunch, haven't they? Yeah, we've got a heavy there. Who can see us behind stuff, apparently. This is probably a good time for that prescience mode. And yeah, one of the things that I've just only learnt recently about prescience is the fact that you actually deal way more damage while you're in prescience mode. Good. Need a little bit more stamina. Good stuff. Well, I mean, it was a bit messy, but we got there in the end. I'll take all of that. Right. Another benefit of the prescience state is it does fill your HP bar immediately into full. So another thing that you could sort of play around with if you're being strategic about when to use it. So you could use it to heal. What am I looking for? I am looking for a book. Maybe in this direction? There it is. Looks like a sort of library going on here. We need to return to Jocasta, turn in this book, so we'll definitely do that. I'm just trying to look around to see if there's anything else. Yeah, I almost missed this completely. Why is this hovering? So many questions. Power pack Mark 4. I think we've got Mark 5, yeah. So probably leave that alone. I'll take the rest of it though. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Although we are looking pretty horrendous from a, you know, inventory perspective. So I might return home, drop a few things off before then making our way back out to see if we can, well, essentially get to the next testing station. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Right, Imperial Testing Station number 60. It's about time that we've visited this place, because we actually reside here, so I do want to clean up the areas around the neighborhood and check all of the bases out, but yeah, I'm still sort of working through all of that. I do see various enemies down there, so it's probably a good idea if we try to snipe these guys from afar. Let me just chuck that away, and we should try to whittle down all of these enemies before we even get down there. I am experiencing some withdrawals here from the spice that I've been consuming. Trying to get the prescience mode back. So yeah, as soon as we find some more spice to consume, I'll have a little bit more so we can go into prescience again. A little bit of jankiness going on down there. Sniper tower. Still haven't noticed us. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that guy is going to actually die or not, but I think we've whittled things down enough. Let's see if we can work our way in there. Now, we don't exactly need to go into the testing station to complete the mission, I think. The next thing is that we do need to survey the Udom, which I haven't exactly done just yet. But that'll be very, very easy to do. Okay, a bit of spiced beer here. May as well have that. That'll give us our prescience mode back. We'll use that when we need to. Let's descend. See what we can find down there. I do quite like these types of testing stations where it looks, well, the opening at the very least looks quite, you know, grand. Just trying to see if there are any enemies down below. Ones that we can perhaps take out before we even get down. Okay, locked door just over here. Okay, this testing station is really wide. So one thing that's been a bit of a concern even in the previous testing station is haven't been able to find any water, and I'm fresh out, so hopefully we come across like some water storage or something like that soon. We'll try to go through here, see what we can find. Man, does this go even deeper? Maybe it does. I'm gonna see if we can look around this area first. Where are they coming from? Oh, goodness me. There we go. Alright, let's take a quick look through here. I'm just hoping to find that key. Oh, water. Yes. Definitely need that. Okay, no sign of any keys on the upper level. Perhaps maybe we do have to go deeper to try and actually get the key before then returning.
Identify yourself.
Managed to grenade himself. Doing me a favor. Any spice to be had? Doesn't look like it.
Feel down you. Found them.
Okay. Prescience mode again.
Someone's here.
What the hell is going on? Oh, no. Got lucky there. Oh, there's a key. I think that's what we need for the door on the outside.
Lamar, remember you once told me that you sympathized with what the Sandflies stood for, but that you didn't want to be involved in any fighting. Good news. We have a need for people with spice refining skills. Everyone knows spice is the key to true power. We're harvesting spice and refining it ourselves. Come join us. Your experience with refining will make you more valuable to the movement than a squad of soldiers.
A large
Come join us.
Let's go. Got it.
Okay, what do we have here? So they did talk about refining spice here, but I haven't exactly seen anything that would give us spice back. Huh, that's a
Sector weather alert. A large
respawn
sandstorm
beacon.
is approaching.
Is there another player here, perhaps? Yeah, okay, this loops back around. I think there might still be something down here, though. Ooh. Radiation suit, Mark IV. I don't know how I feel about Mark IV. I think our radiation suit's now Mark V, so might leave that. Alright. I think we're good to go. And we should check out the large door.
Greetings, and welcome to Imperial
See what's behind there.
Station.
So that
Sector
room
weather alert. A large
is still
sandstorm is approaching.
not accessible to us. But perhaps maybe we might find another key through here. That's another key right there. Okay, pushing on.
I need backup. We've got incoming.
We have a visitor.
People!
All right. Anything interesting here?
Gas to the Emperor! Reloading!
I think that's everything down here, so let's work our way up.
Identify yourself. You're what?
Man, this place is huge. What on earth is this? Okay, a buggy engine, Mark IV one. Sure, I'll take it.
That's the thing, isn't it? The smugglers think they're outlaws, rebels, freebooters. They're really just Fenring's lapdogs. We'll harvest the spice and refine it too. And part of what we make from it will go to make the lives of the poor that much better. And if we happen to get rich in the process, well, the reward should equal the risk, right?
I think I've got too much ammo right now. I want to cool it on picking up ammo. Two of them. Okay, almost got fried there. One more time. Oh no! Okay, at least one of them's down. Okay, that was slightly uncomfortable. Still no keys though.
I see someone.
Still more stuff.
Shield on! They're here! I require backup!
Someone's here.
I could definitely hear them down there. Can't see them though.
my assumption regarding the all-pervading impurity has proven correct. I strongly suspected it was organic in nature. The folks in the lab are calling it spice because its strong scent reminds everyone of cinnamon. Now, here is the kicker. The samples we sent out have caught the attention of no less eminent a scholar than Yansef Ashkoko, the imperial chemist. He's apparently very excited about the stuff. Enough so that he will soon be on his way here to study it in person. Station number 60 will be his first stop. This is quite a feather in my academic cap. The imperial chemist coming here. Ho, 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 ho. Imagine.
Okay, looks like there's no real way except for going in here, which means that we'll have to fight our way through. I think we're ready for it, though. Just need to be careful about stuff. Man. Sometimes these guys are relentless with the grenades. Okay. Good. Wasn't too bad. Let's see. Do we have any keys here? Don't think so. Have no idea where this is all leading us. Ooh, what is that? Albatross Wing Module Mark IV. And do we get a set of 4 of these? That would be good. Although, I mean, I'd have to expend materials to get there though, right? It only needs aluminium ingots though, instead of duraluminum. I suppose it is maybe a Mark IV. Another full suspensor belt, welding torch Mark III. I could do with a spare welding torch. Finally, the key. There's a little bit of water here as well. Okay, oh, and it leads back out. Well, perhaps, maybe, looking for that key was just really to make sure that we can get back out again. But, I think it's time for us to get a move on, see if we can go back to Hako Village. Oh, hang on a second. I don't see Jocasta anywhere. What is going on? Do these guys say anything? Maybe this person? Find out what happened to Jocasta.
Don't mind me, I'll just be moving along.
Wait, just a word?
With me? Well, what could I possibly know?
I'm seeking the Bene Gesserit woman who lingers across the ways. Where has she gone to?
The Lady in Black? Wait, you've seen her too? I wasn't sure if she was real or if I dreamed of her.
She is very real, and I need to find her.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. I've been having problems remembering things.
Did you know her?
I'm not sure anyone really knows her. I've certainly tried. She's the most beguiling woman I've ever laid eyes upon. I espied her one day on the concourse and found myself following her back here.
Ugh. Sounds a bit creepy. I'm sure she didn't like that.
She did not, but that didn't deter me. On the very first day, I pledged my life to serve her, if she would have me. She refused, of course, and sent me away with her powers, but again, I was not deterred. Each day, I would come to find her, and each day, she would send me away.
Wait, she used the voice to send you away every day?
Yes, at least, I think so. I have been having trouble keeping it all clear. My mind isn't what it used to be. There have been others, too, looking for her.
Who was looking for her?
I don't know for sure who they are, but they were mercs. That much I know. There are enough of them around here. You might still be able to find them at Hanavar's.
Oh, okay. Well, let's follow the breadcrumbs then. So Hanavar's. Haven't been there for a while. Just trying to remember how to get there now. Yeah, it should be just in here, right? Yeah, here are a bunch of merc-looking guys.
Help you with something?
Got time for a few questions?
Buy me a spice ale and you can ask anything you want. Your choice, mate. But if you want to chat, you gotta grease the wheels.
Spiced ale. Okay. Okay, can't exactly reach her.
Welcome back.
Let's trade. Spiced ale. I can get a spiced beer. Would that do the trick? I'm not 100% sure, but...
Back again? Time for a drink? Buy me a spice ale and you can ask anything you want. Cold and frosty, just how I like it. Now, said you had questions.
What's your story? What brought your crew to Arrakis?
You know how it is. Mercenaries were like moths, drawn to whatever flaming hellhole burns the brightest.
See a lot of action?
Some, but my crew don't like the desert or the heat. We'll probably finish up this one last job, then hop on the first transport off this rock.
About that last job, is there any chance you're looking for a rogue Bene Gesserit?
You're well informed, aren't you? I should probably be suspicious. But honestly, I don't give a shit. We'll take whatever help we can get. Yeah, we're looking for a witch. She wasn't around when we came by, but if you have any information that would help, I can make it worthwhile.
Mind if I ask you who hired you?
Nah, I don't mind if you ask. But it's gonna cost you a hell of a lot more than a beer for us to sell out our client.
How much would it cost?
More than you've got.
What did she do?
Well, I'm not at liberty to divulge details, but let's just say the sister owes some money to the kind of people who expect to be repaid.
Right, well, I don't know anything.
Ah, no worries. We already know where she is. She's hiding out at the Udom. We've just got to go over there and scoop her up.
Okay, well, at least that's a hint. So back to the Udom then. I mean, we were just from there, right? Picking up her precious book. Ah, you know what, guys? I should have brought some money with me. Perfect opportunity to just tuck away some cash. Oh, what about the tax man, though? That's one thing that I haven't exactly checked recently. Let me just see if we've got any taxes to pay. Why can't I... Yeah, some of the angles are a little bit difficult to speak to people. Okay, I don't have anything due. In a couple of days. Okay. Well, let's not worry about it for now. Heading back to the Haga Basin. I'll get you guys to join from there. Okay, before we go back to the Udom, what I'm gonna do is just quickly check on whether or not we've got enough materials for our brand new split dart, and it appears that we do have everything we need. I'm just looking at the materials that's actually required, and I've got plenty of stuff that we need. The only two limiting factors are the plasteel composite gun parts and the plastanium ingots, so obviously we're going to need to continually make some of this sort of stuff between episodes to try and gear up appropriately for prolonged stints of the deep desert. But let me craft this one split dart, and that way I'll have the best sniper in the game. Well, I assume it's the best type of sniper in the game, unless I find an actual unique you know, Regis schematic, which, yeah, perhaps maybe if we spend a lot of time in the deep desert we could come across it. But time for a bit of an upgrade. Let's drop this in, and I should customize this, and I will put the do I want to put the Chom Tech rifle on, or should I play around with just the base skin? Does kind of look pretty cool, doesn't it? Maybe I'll do that, the sunset dye. That looks pretty decent. Let's check this thing out. Yeah, I mean, doesn't sound different or anything like that, but I'm sure it'll do way more damage than our previous sniper, so at this point I could probably recycle the old one. So let me just quickly do that. And I think it's time for us to head out to the Udom once more. See if we can get this Jocasta out of hot water. Okay, so this should be the spot somewhere. Suppose I just need to park the Orny somewhere and have a look around. And yeah, so I believe we're going to be fighting against some mercenaries. Whoa. Okay. So we're the one getting ambushed. All good. Managed to get out of that one. Nice. These guys don't stand a chance. Very good. Grab all of that. So now that we've killed all of them, is there a trail to find Jocasta? Okay, apparently she's hiding nearby. I do not want any light darts, thank you very much. About 250 meters in this direction. Right here.
Your arrival is propitious and gratefully received. These syndicate hardmen have harassed me across many systems. It is very good that you have eradicated them at last. You have my gratitude.
Are you hurt?
No, I am annoyed. The only reason I came to this rad-blasted hellscape was to consult some wall-hewn Kunil script in a nearby cave.
What did the script say?
Regrettably, I cannot tell you. It has been defaced with laser fire. Someone took it upon themselves to destroy centuries-old Zensuni writing by scoring a disproportionately rendered phallus on the wall.
Yeah. That's like humans for you. Dudes, specifically. I've got the book that you wanted.
Very good. It is well that both of us have not wasted our time. But you must retain the book for now. I cannot be encumbered in the Badlands.
Very well. Okay, right. So we still haven't completed this mission? Oh, we need to go back to Hako Village. Bloody hell. Alright. I'm not entirely sure I'm a fan of, like, having to, you know, go toing and froing all the time just to sort of hand in certain quests, but I guess that is the way MMOs are kind of structured. I've got your damn book, Jocasta. Bloody hell.
You're back.
Wasn't easy, but I found Kynes' notebook.
At last. Let me see it. I wasn't sure that you would come.
Yes, you were. I've proven myself.
Yes, you have. Your loyalty is unexpected and welcome.
These mercs were well paid, well equipped, and well informed. Someone really wants to find you.
That doesn't really concern you, and the less you know, the better.
It's time to level with me, sister. Loyalty is in short supply on Arrakis, and you're about to lose mine.
Fine. Perhaps you have a point. What do you wish to know?
Why don't we start with your name? I'm getting tired of calling you sister.
My name is Jocasta Cleo, and truth be told, I am no longer of the Sisterhood.
I keep calling her Jocasta. Or Jocasta, or something like that. Anyway. Well met, Sister Jocasta. What is our next move?
Without getting into detail, my exile from the Sisterhood found me on the Sanctuary planet, Tupil. Only the Spacing Guild knows its exact location. so travel to or from Tupil requires their compliance.
Sounds expensive.
Yes. Especially so when you are stranded with no currency.
So, what did you do?
For a long time, I did nothing, other than pursuing my research on bloodlines.
We've worked hard to gain each other's trust. Are you ready to share the true nature of your research?
I'm sorry. While the Sisterhood has turned its back and cast me out, I still believe in their mission and cannot betray their secrets.
But they've hired mercenaries to hunt you down and kill you.
That's just their way. One mustn't take it personally.
Murder is pretty damn personal, and if you don't share the nature of your research, it'll die with you.
I'm not ready to betray their secrets just yet. But you make a good point. Let me consider that for a while.
Okay. Did we unlock the final Bene Gesserit, like, skill tree? Sorry, not the final one, the advanced skill tree? I feel like I haven't looked at our skill tree in a very long time. Let's have a look. Bene Gesserit. Yes, I think I can learn a whole bunch of stuff to improve our character even more, finally. So, is that the last trainer that we needed to get to the advanced level? I'm not 100% sure here. Let me have a look at the journals. So Bene Gesserit Advanced. Yeah, it still says here with the advanced stuff, additional contracts will be made available. Trooper Advanced. I'm just trying to remember if we've done all of the Mentat training. I get the feeling that we haven't found the advanced Mentat trainer just yet. So I'm gonna need to try and find wherever this person is so that we can complete various quests for that person and again improve our character a little bit more. So with regards to leveling up the advanced Bene Gesserit skill tree, I reckon I'll do that when we come into the next episode. For now, I might actually bid you guys farewell here, and when we start again, I'll probably be back at home ready to hopefully craft a few more bits and pieces using plastanium, and I'll do all of the busy work between episodes, obviously. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Drop me a like down below if you did. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.